All right, music fans, welcome. Harmless Dave here, talking about real music in real time for a few real people out there, just like you and just like me. All right, I need folks to support the channel, watch the videos. If you can watch the videos, I'm having a rough week so far here. It's been like 2 or 3 days of, I don't know what's going on out there. I guess these topics aren't exciting. We got a presidential election coming. Um, I do some political commentary here and there, but apparently that's not what people want. I've been talking about the thing and the impact I believe the thing is having out there. And sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. I think it's important. Most of the rock and roll world and the entertainment world doesn't think it's important, even though they seem to be losing a lot of people in the entertainment world who just die suddenly. Anyway, got to get out of that lane and get back into my lane. So the other day I had this band on, recent interviews with Carmine Apiece and also members of this band, Allocate. Heaven Tonight is the name of this album. And if you like Van Halen and Deep Purple and Whitesnake, okay, check it out. You got nothing to lose. You could just stream it, man. You don't have to buy it. I got my copy directly from, I believe, Pride and Joy Music. They're definitely on a roll. Pride and Joy, they're doing great work getting these bands signed and getting this material out there. I don't know if anybody really cares that much about it, but I continue to promote it, and people tell me to keep doing it, so I continue to promote new material. Now, speaking of Van Halen, this isn't breaking news, but it's kind of interesting. So, Michael Anthony did an interview with Sally Steele, right? And Sally noted that Michael is friends with the guy who took his job in Van Halen. Now, obviously, Michael Anthony knew Wolfgang when he was a kid. He was probably just hanging around the band when he was younger. And then eventually he would become the bass player. But Michael Anthony is a really nice guy because he doesn't, he could go so much further and say things like, well, here's the reason I'm, blackballed to this day by certain people. I'm not sure what's going on with Alex, but obviously he's made up with Wolfie. But Michael Anthony said, yeah, we've always been friends. I think in Wolfie's mind and Eddie, he just wanted to play music with his son. The way I kind of feel is that Wolfgang probably wasn't really excited about being in Van Halen. That's why in his band, he doesn't play any Van Halen. Well, wait a minute. He does play Van Halen music when he's hanging out with the Foo Fighters. Not sure why that is, because again, if you're trying to forge your own way, and he says here that he wants to carve out his own path just to be able to get up and play with his father, I can totally understand that. But he says, no, I love Wolfie, man. I hadn't seen him in like 20 years. Imagine that, 20 years, because of the feuding and the fact that Michael Anthony was kicked to the curb. I mean, Michael Anthony is probably one of the nicest guys in this business. He's been through a lot. He just wants to hang out and play music. Every time he's out with Sammy, he's having a blast, right? And now he's a lead singer, which is great. He's singing all the old Van Halen tunes, and he's doing a great job with it because he has great range. And you don't really need David Lee Roth. I'm sorry, you don't need, well, Dave is a showman, right? But Michael is just going to sing the songs. He's going to get out there. He's going to hit all those notes that David Lee Roth probably can't hit, although Dave would probably still try to hit those notes, which I don't think is a good idea. So the bottom line here is that, well, Wolfie, he's not that happy playing Van Halen music again, except when he's with the Foo Fighters. And he probably didn't really enjoy being in Van Halen. And he now, claims all of this drama has kept a real tribute from getting off the ground. A tribute could have went forward immediately if it had the blessing of both Alex and Wolfie. I mean, and maybe Dave, but those two guys could have made that tribute happen immediately. We still officially don't have a tribute. We do have Sammy Hagar in about a month or so, cranking up this Van Halen type tour with his band. And it's a great band. You have Michael Anthony, you have Joe Satriani. So, if any band can do justice to the legacy of Van Halen, it will be Sammy's band. And that's pretty amazing stuff. I'm interested in hearing and seeing that stuff when folks start uploading their homemade videos of the show. All right. Homemade, fan filmed, cell phone videos. Homemade videos imply that it's like film that's in a drawer somewhere that you have to take to one of those places and then they'll make it digital for you. Here's Allocate one more time. Yeah, music related content in this video, folks. Enjoy it. Watch it. More importantly, please subscribe to the channel, but watch the videos, folks. 77,000 subs and I'm getting like 800 views. Check out this band. They're really good. They're from Sweden. Okay. Sweden is a pretty interesting country. I wouldn't mind visiting. Probably wouldn't want to live there permanently, but certainly an interesting place to check out. And the melodic rock music scene appears to be alive and well. All righty, folks. Please pray for peace in the Middle East and around the world. And I will see you soon.